Winter has a way of exposing weak points in our living setups, and one of the most overlooked has always been what's happening beneath the bed. If you value historical knowledge that still works under modern pressure, you're in the right place. Before we get into it, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Warfield Prepper Chronicles. It helps keep this kind of practical, research-driven history alive. Now, let's get straight to the point. Cold floors were defeated long before central heating existed. Across Europe and North America, cold seeped upward through stone, packed earth, or poorly insulated timber floors. People quickly learned that piling blankets on top wasn't enough. The real problem was conductive heat loss below the mattress. The solution was simple, repeatable, and effective: insulating layers placed between the sleeper and the cold structure beneath. Straw ticks, wool pads, folded rugs, newspapers, and even spare clothing were packed tightly under the mattress to create a dead air barrier that stopped heat from being pulled downward. Layered insulation under the mattress was the core technique. Historical records from military barracks, frontier cabins, and wartime shelters show the same approach repeated. A mattress was never meant to sit directly on a cold surface. Straw-filled sacks were common because straw traps air and compresses without collapsing. Wool blankets were favoured because wool retains insulation even when damp. In civilian homes, old rugs or felt pads were laid across bed slats or floors before the mattress went down. The goal was density without airflow. Once air movement was blocked, body heat stayed where it belonged. So this method actually worked because it interrupted conductive heat loss. You see, cold floors act as heat sinks. When your body warms the mattress, that heat just transfers downward unless something slows it. Insulating layers, well, they create resistance. Period manuals on winter living, they always stress thickness over softness. A firm stack of insulating material performed better than a plush mattress alone, believe it or not. This is why soldiers in winter campaigns often slept on boards covered with straw rather than bare bedding. They understood, probably from hard experience, that insulation below mattered more than comfort above. You can actually apply this today using materials you already own. If you're dealing with winter cold right now, the same principles still apply. Just place folded wool blankets, thick quilts, foam pads, or even flattened cardboard beneath your mattress. On bed frames with slats, add a continuous layer so cold air cannot circulate from below. And if your bed sits close to the floor, a rug or insulating mat underneath the frame adds another barrier, making a real difference. In off-grid or emergency setups, sleeping pads combined with blankets underneath outperform extra layers on top every time. This trick scaled from homes to wartime survival scenarios. During World War I and World War II, soldiers used whatever was available to insulate from frozen ground, including hay, coats, and canvas. Civil defence manuals echoed the same advice for civilians sheltering in unheated rooms. The method was universal because it worked without fuel, electricity, or modern materials. It remains one of the most reliable cold-weather survival techniques for winter living today. If this kind of historically grounded, practical knowledge matters to you, subscribe to Warfield Prepper Chronicles, like the video, and share it with others facing winter conditions. This channel exists to preserve what actually worked when warmth was a matter of survival, not convenience.